So we all know that the World Test Championship final is going to be played for the first ever time between India and New Zealand, and it's going to start by June 18th. Right, so this has been a very long tournament, right? It has been going on for the past 2 years. It has been played by different countries in different regions, and finally, at the end of this tournament, it was declared that India and New Zealand would be playing the finals as they landed as the table toppers. So since this tournament has been happening for like close to 2 years, people often tend to forget the journey that these teams had, right? So I thought I could make this video to explain or to talk about the journey of India and New Zealand. Hi, this is Karthik, and I hope everyone is staying safe at home. The first team that we're going to be looking at today is the Indian team. So we're going to quickly look into the journey of the Indian team that gave them a place in the World Test Championship finals. So a piece of information here, the top two teams which played the most number of matches in the entire World Test Championship series is India and England. So England is at the top. So England has played close to like 21 or 22 matches. And India comes in the second team to play the most number of matches. So India has played close to 17 matches. So these two teams are the top, but unfortunately England couldn't make it to the finals. But whereas India has convincingly made it to the top of the points table and have finally landed into the World Test Championship finals. Come, let's quickly have a look at the journey of Indian cricket team. On the other hand, New Zealand team just managed to play 11 matches, but somehow they managed to find a place in the World Test Championship finals. So actually the ICC had planned a lot of matches for each teams, but unfortunately due to this pandemic, most of the matches did not happen, and they have to revisit the points table or the way the points are calculated. Right, so they came up with a different process to calculate the points. They came up with something called as the point percentage. I'll make a separate video as to how that was calculated and how India and New Zealand made their place to the top of the table. So I'll make a separate video on that. But it is actually the point percentage that helped New Zealand and India find a place in the World Test Championship finals. India actually deserves it because I think they've played 17 matches and they've won most of the matches except for one that they played against New Zealand. Whereas on the other hand, New Zealand have played just 11 matches, but yet they were able to make it to the finals. So let's have a look at the journey of the New Zealand cricket team. There are a lot of talks that since the match or the final match that is going to happen between India and New Zealand is going to happen in the English condition, New Zealand has got an upper hand, right? But when you look at the statistics, right, statistics as to how these two teams made it to the World Test Championship finals, both of them have won most number of matches in their home conditions. Nobody has an experience, or to be even more precise, I think New Zealand has won they actually leveled the series with Sri Lanka. which was played in Sri Lanka. Apart from that, they lost in Australia 3-0, and they went on to win all the matches that they played in New Zealand. And whereas on the other hand, India, they managed to win all the home matches, and in away conditions they played against West Indies, which they won again. And the major confidence booster for India would be the tournament against, or the match against the Australians, right? The Border Gavaskar Trophy. So where they went on to win the series 2-1. So that's going to give them a major confidence. And also the teams that India has competed with in this entire World Test Championship is like a stronger teams. Like when it comes to, like, they have won against teams like South Africa, England and Australia, and especially the win against Australia in Australia is a major confidence booster for our team. And also after that they went on to win against England, though it was home conditions, yet they put up an extraordinary show to win at the tournament against the Englishmen. So keeping this in mind, I personally feel that India has an upper hand because they're going to come with a lot of confidence. Definitely the ongoing series between New Zealand and England, right? Again, even New Zealand is playing really well there. But still, I feel that India has an upper hand given the confidence that they have. See, though I am very confident about the fact that India has an upper hand, I slightly back of my mind I have this thought as well. So if you look at the past two series of India, right, past two tournament or matches that India played, one against the Australians and the other one against England. In both these series, India went on to lose the first match, right? That too, they lost the match very, very badly, right? So when you think through it, I kind of get a feel that World Test Championship final, instead of being just a one match final, it could have been a best of two or a series, right? Like a 3-match series. I feel, because I somehow feel that India always loses the first match, they assess the conditions well and they come back stronger. That's what I personally feel. So I have a mixed feeling here. So it's a 50-50 chance, right? I mean, I feel that India has an upper hand to some extent. At the same time, India always has this habit of bouncing back stronger. They go on to lose the first match and then they bounce back stronger, which there's no scope for that here in the finals, right? They have to like play really, really hard to ensure that they become the first Test champions, right? So let's wait and watch what's going to happen. It's just a few days away from today, and I hope India makes it the first time and goes on to win all the ICC tournaments. So let's wait and watch. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any feedbacks for me, please do share that in the comment section. And if you like this video and if you like the content of the video, please feel free to like spread the word. Thank you, have a great day and stay safe.